Rise has meant a lot to me. I know leadership-wise, most of the leadership that I've always known is through football, kind of like yelling at people. But this has really taught me more about myself as a leader. Maybe really dig deep about some of the things that have happened in my past and how that affects my leadership and how it affects the people that I interact with.
I think leadership to me before Rise was the person in charge. You know, that was the leader, the person in charge. They made the decisions, everything was unilateral.
When I started this fellowship, I had no idea what I was getting into. I thought it was just going to be a regular leadership program. And after that, for those first 3 days, I knew that this was going to be an absolute life changer.
Rise has offered me a tremendous opportunity in that it really is like a sanctuary that pulls different leaders across the city together to allow us to be in fellowship and communion with one another.
The last few years have been a bit much for me, just as a whole and as an adult, as growing in myself. And Rise found me, or I found Rise at the exact moment that I needed it. This year has been a year of healing, a year of learning about myself, and a year of hope. And not just me doing it on my own, but me doing it with this amazing group of people.
You know, Rise is meant to me a lot of different things. It's helped me to be a better father, a better leader, a better trainer, so that it allows me to see different issues from different lenses and allow me to address those issues with compassion. And
at first I thought it was going to be more professional development and help me in terms of being intentional with my career choices. But what's ended up happening is the Rise program helped me be very insightful in both my personal life as well as my professional life because they're so connected to one another. So in working on my personal self, I ended up becoming very intentional with my professional ambitions.
Rise has meant really looking at myself and who I am and why I am who I am and who I want to be. And that's been so important and meaningful to me. I feel so much stronger and better as a leader and as a person. I think that everyone should do a program like Rise, especially if they're serious about leading in the community.
What Rise has meant to me really is change. I think it's meant a lot of community change and change in leadership, but more than that, it's really meant personal change.
One of the biggest things that I love about Rise is when I first came here, Dwayne made it very clear to me that we're not going to assume the issues of the community. You know, we're going to engage with the community, we're going to figure out what they need, and we're going to try and do our best to meet those. Where some people, actually there's a lot of leadership, and I'm going to call out people in San Diego, I think they try to assume the needs of the community and don't want to actually get involved with them. So Rise San Diego's done a great job of teaching me that, and I know that no matter what I do, I'm going to make sure that I'm actually engaged with the community and what they need.
So Rise to me really stands for an acronym that I've developed for it, which is really interested in seeing us excel. It really has stood for something greater than myself, greater than my commitment to the community, and really stands for family.
When I joined Rise or heard of Rise, I thought it was just going to be this leadership program where I was going to get some really great networking. But now Rise means so much more to me than I ever imagined. It's way more than a network of people, it's a family of people.
After Rise, through Rise, with Rise, I found out that it's not just a one-man show or one-woman show. It is everything, all-encompassing, many people, many voices, many facets that create the leader or the group of leaders.
There were elements of leadership that I hadn't really seen modeled outside of myself. And this is the first time that I've actually been able to see and be in a room with other leaders who live their life and do their work in the same way that I do. So that's been tremendously impactful, knowing that I'm not the only one that feels the way that I feel, and I'm not the only one that is interfacing with really challenging things.
So the Rise Fellowship has impacted me both internally and externally, in the sense that it's allowed me to really take a closer look at what my role is as a community leader, but also as a husband and as a family man and as a brother, right? In the sense that I'm responsible for the relationships that I cultivate with those closest to me, develop that intimacy with individuals that I work with, both in my home and outside of my home, and really take a closer look at why it is that I do the things that I do or the way that I respond.
I think that San Diego is going to be a different place 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and I really do believe that Rise San Diego is going to be at the heart of that.
I want to do more with Rise.
After Rise, I will continue to do work out in the community. I will continue to interact, as I have been for quite some time. But I'll be able to do it on a whole nother level, right? In the sense that I have developed a new family, a new network of professionals in different spaces and in different areas, and perhaps partner up to take on new ventures or address new, currently existing disparities or new things that need to be addressed in a wide array of different spaces, right?
And I'll be in the community. I'll be in communities that I feel really, really, really deserve the attention and support. So more of the same and probably more new experiences. And I'm betting you Rise is going to be part of it. So.